Hello Aries, welcome to your career reading for March. This reading is from the beginning of March until the beginning of April. I miss doing those readings. It feels like it's been ages since I last done it. It was like 2 months ago, but it was last year. So yeah, as usual, I do feel like you guys enjoy these readings. I want to do them more often, so I will try to do them monthly now. Please make sure to watch your sun sign as well as your rising sign, so ascendant. This may give you more broader overview of the situation that you're facing at work and career. By career, I mean any work that you're doing that is making you align with your career path and your goal in your career. So it can be study, it can be your business, employment, any project that you're working on that you're hoping will bring you closer to your goal. This is what we're going to be talking about here. If you are interested in a personal reading, sorry, got confused for a second. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, all of the information on how to reach me is in the description down below, so please check it out. And yeah, let's start. I'll add to it some more cards. I'll give you an oracle at the end, but let's start with the tarot. So let's start with your energy so far, the recent past energy for you. And we have the eight of wands. So with the Eight of Wands energy, it is telling me that you've been really focused on something. You've really started to speed things up, move things forward, bring things to fruition, take action, very specific action and very planned action. Eight of Wands is that energy when we actually realize what we want to do, what steps do we need to take to achieve this, and then start taking those very specific steps. So this is not like, oh, let's try something and see what's gonna come out of it. No, this is like knowing where you're going and knowing why you're going there. And this is a lot of determination and a lot of effort, but with the exciting vibe as well. So with the Eight of Wands, it's like you want to move forward. You want to finally move away if you've been stuck for a while, if things were going quite slowly, if it was more difficult to move things get things going and move things forward. If you've been feeling a little bit, challenged in that, I feel like not so long ago you finally managed to change that energy and start seeing results of your action. Yeah, so it seems like things starting to move for you, Aries. So let's have a look at the current energy. So energy that you have now or you'll be having very, very soon throughout this time period. And we have the King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So I do see someone who is very determined here and very, I feel like the work is all-encompassing for you at the moment. So with this King of Cups energy, this is, I feel like you're at this place in your career where you have a lot of knowledge, you gain a lot of expertise, you have both things. You have the knowledge and expertise and logical thinking, but you also have that creativity and passion for what you're doing. And you are interested in what you're doing, and this is super important and this is super meaningful for everyone who would love to be in that place. But I do get the sense that you are very much focused on your work and what you're doing. If you've received some kind of promotion or more responsibilities, or if you've move forward and increased or build your business up, you are literally just living for it, and you are spending a lot of time just researching more, learning more, being passionate about it, and wanting to know as much as you possibly can. A lot of learning here. I feel like you are stepping up and going to another level. Literally, I do get a sense that the level of your expertise is increasing drastically at the moment, and you are just thinking about it. Like, there is nothing else that matters at the moment. I feel like you're so focused on your work. Yeah, this is incredible, and you absolutely want that. You are in a zone, you are in a flow of things, in a deep focus state, which is helping you to acquire as much knowledge, information to build upon, and to, you know, make better choices, and do something even more creative and even better. Yeah, this is beautiful energy, very specific, very goal oriented, but also super passionate. So let's have a look at the future energies of what's coming your way. We have the Hermit. Oh my gosh, that's the next step, honestly. So this is very interesting setup, because we are starting with this like goal in mind, and things speeding up for you, and then moving to another level, and then moving to another level here. So with the Hermit, this is the mentor, this is the master, this is someone who is actively taking time to acquire a lot of knowledge, to understand the situation better, to understand why things are happening, what they can do about it, how they feel about it. And this can apply to different areas of your life. In terms of career, this is someone who is literally becoming an expert in a field. And I feel like all that work that you've been doing, all the hours that you've been putting into acquiring knowledge and being fascinated by the things that you're doing, is paying off by you becoming someone who has incredible amount of knowledge to share, and what you do about it, it's going to be your choice. But all of this comes with you sacrificing a lot of time to get to that level. So you may not have much time in your life at the moment for anything else other than your career and building up that skill. And yeah, that may be for some of the people, some of you, that may be quite difficult. Not everyone is used to and enjoys the hermit mode, but I feel like in this energy that you're at, I feel like you know that this is what you need to do, and you feel that being called to do that, and I feel like this is your choice to work on something alone. This may also, both of those cards may also represent a lot of individual work, not teamwork. So you may be working in separation. If you've been working with other people, I feel like you may take a different path now, or focus on something else that no one else is working on. So there is a lot here that requires your independent study and you being responsible for your actions, and no one else is really there to help you. I feel like no one is on that same level as you are. So in this specific field or area of expertise, so there aren't many people who can guide you and who can support you. You may have one person as well who is your mentor, but I feel like you are stepping up as well to reach that level yourself, because you've been putting so much work into it, and you've been investing so much energy and time and your heart and your soul into it. This is all of it. This is also very often a card of someone who is extremely passionate about what they're doing, and if you ask this person about something that relates to their area of expertise, you can sit there for hours and they will be telling you all about it, and they'll be super excited and wanting to share everything that they know. So this is the vibe that I'm getting from you. So let's have a look at the advice for you for March. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So what this is telling me in your case is to do not forget to let your creativity flow as well. So as you can see, the King of Cups, he's very much focused on knowledge, on facts, on what it is there to be learned, to be acquired. The Queen of Cups is the creative energy. So she is making things, she is creating, she's not looking for answers, she is creating stories. And not everything can be found in books. Not everything can be acquired through learning via books and gathering knowledge from different sources. There are certain things, especially if you are a creative person, that need to come from within your soul and within you. And the Queen of Cups is this person who allows this time to be creative, to let the creativity flow, to let the ideas come to her, to explore different concepts without judgment, if it's right or wrong. Just, let it happen and see how it feels. Don't forget about that part, about the feeling part, the experience part, because it does feel like you are very much focusing on facts and on work. And I feel like you need that aspect of creativity and letting your the ideas come towards you happen. And very often this is happening when we give our brain a timeout. So when we're not really doing something like learning, something that requires your brain to be super active. Very often when you're kind of lazy and bored and let your mind just go to different places, you come up with different ideas. And don't be so strict on yourself. Give yourself some time and space to do that as well. It will be very beneficial for you in your career path. Let yourself be creative. You may come up with the ideas that you wouldn't if you haven't done it, and that may improve your project, your idea, goal, whatever that is. Yeah, so let's have a look at the external factors. So this is people or experiences that affect you, but you cannot really control the situation. So we have the Two of Wands here. Okay. So there is an indication here is that the path around you may not be clear yet. So depending on what's your situation, for example, if you are employed, maybe there are changes on the horizon, but no one knows yet what's gonna happen, which direction they're gonna choose. What's the final decision? Where are we going? Which way we're going? I feel like there is a little bit of still uncertainty around you, and that kind of figuring out what are we doing, what are we gonna do. We need to plan for the next year. What are our steps? What's gonna happen? If you are also waiting for some kind of decision, there is indication here that a person or an organization that you're waiting for them to respond to you, they are still considering different options and still considering what's the final answer for you. So there is a little bit still of uncertainty, and the path is not clear around you. The area, the energy around you is not there yet, but I feel like you are, especially in your specific field of work, you absolutely know what your goal is, what your path is, what you're doing, why you're doing it. So for you, I feel like this won't really influence you that much unless you're waiting for some kind of important decision that may influence your project in a major way. Then this is just an indication that you may still be waiting a little bit longer, because the decision has not been made yet. So let's have a look at the hopes and challenges for you for March. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so as I said before, this is a very individual energy and individual work, and I feel like what you're maybe missing is that social aspect of work, so teamwork, but as well as just hanging out with your friends, being around people, and enjoying some free time where you don't think about work. I feel like the next month you will be focusing like 90% of your time on your career, and your social life may suffer. You may miss people that you're close with. You may not have time to connect with them. If you've been working on a team before, you also may miss that and miss people that you've worked with, because you don't really do much that relates to their work. So I feel like you are missing a little bit just this human contact basically at work, and maybe working together on something, or just having a time in your day to just have a moment to just have fun with your friends or with your partner. Just, giggle and relax and just stay away from work for an hour. So please remember to do that. Please don't. I know that with this energies that we see here, we often want to invest as much time into work and our projects. We absolutely want that. We cannot even stop thinking about it. Even if we have some time and we could take some time off, we kind of don't want it, because we are so deep in this like stream of thought that relates to our career that it's very difficult to stop that stream and relax for a moment. But please don't forget about that. I feel like this is a very important aspect, and also I feel like this will allow your creativity to flow as well. When you give yourself that moment to just relax and have fun, it may be easier for you to get back to that creative aspect of your work. So let's have a look at the possible outcomes for March until beginning of April for you. Oh wow, we have the Four of Wands. This is wonderful. This is so good. I love that. Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. This is building that foundation of your work that can bring you potentially years of success. And this is investing all that time because you want to make sure that you've done all of the work, you have all of the required information to create something that has the biggest potential for success and for growth. And I feel like you may feel, again, a bit more secure in the things that you're doing. I feel like the environment around you is super supportive in March for you to focus on what you're doing in your work. And you're building something that will be, as you can see, like this path, you're here celebrating your small successes and building your foundation for something much bigger in the future. And what is in the future along that path, your career path, is this beautiful castle, which obviously represents stability, legacy, money, success, authority, all of that. And that is on your path, directly on your path to success. So you are on a 100% correct path if you feel like you resonate with this reading and you feel like you're doing something that is giving you so much enjoyment but also taking you further. This is it. You are doing it right, basically. This is just confirmation. So I feel like the energy will be very supportive for you in March until beginning of April. And now let's have a look at the oracle card, the advice for you for March, what you should know. So advice for Aries, what Aries should remember, should know about in terms of their career in March. Okay, we have one card. It's on my lap. Let me take it. Okay, so I'm gonna just read what it says here. Now is the perfect time to spring into action. Yeah, reaching higher, jumping, going to the next level, going upwards, all of that is displayed exactly in the cards here on the table. It's time for you to go further, go bigger, expand, take this action, take the steps forward, because this is getting you and taking you to what your goal is and what your future could be and your successful future. So invest that time. Don't forget about having a moment to just have fun, be creative. It will help you on your journey. And yeah, I think that's it. If you enjoyed this and if you resonate with this reading, please let me know in the comments below. I read all of your comments and I'm super grateful for all of you who message me. If you would like a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description down below, so please check it out. And it would mean so much to me if you could subscribe to my channel. It helps me spread the word and reach more people who would be interested in my messages. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.